but I am here to tell you today that our worst fears are over. No more will we have to suffer the fear of loneliness, the fear of death, the fear of not having enough, of having to distrust those we could probably love, of turning our hearts away from helping as we move along in a frightened rush to get what's ours. Those dark days are over because now, more than ever, we have seen the light. We turned the lights on when we first watched C-SPAN clips of Bernie Sanders speaking to an empty, vacant Congress. One man telling the truth about war and greed while the whole world was too busy being destroyed by the neoliberal capitalist forces that be. But looking out right now at this whole stand of people, I see tons of hearts and minds that are showing that the message has taken hold and now it's ours to share. It's not just Bernie's. Now we get to go out into the community and start sharing the good news. So I want to let y'all know that we're going to win California by a pretty big landslide. But in order to do that, we'll have to engage our neighbors at their doorstep, signing up to canvases that are being launched all across the county. Phone banking those American independents that probably like Bernie, the low-hanging fruit in the wide fruit basket that is California, and then going to talk to our supporters and making sure they put their ballots in that ballot box. We go out there to win hearts and minds and to inspire a new generation of voters regardless of age. People that have been disenfranchised for so long. That's why we do this. We go out there to invite human after human to become cognizant of their purpose under the cosmos and bear witness to the love that we can all inspire together. So, Google Bernie Sanders events, plug in your zip code, find an event near you. I'm sure you saw a lot of people out there clipboarding in construction worker vests, and they were trying to engage you about a volunteer sign-up. I know it seems quite bothersome, maybe. It's really not, though. This is the cool new thing. You know, every volunteer out there is launching a canvas. Every one of them is hosting a phone bank. What we need to do now is realize that volunteering is becoming cool. It is. Now, the first week of June is our crunch time, and we need all of y'all. Sorry, that's my New Orleans from Vermont. Yeah, whatever. All right. The first week of June is our crunch time. We need y'all to get out the vote. We need to mobilize our supporters and bring them into the family that we have here today, transposing Facebook statuses into drops in the ballot box. That's the hard work we gotta do. Engaging your neighbors about the problems that directly impact us here on Spaceship Earth is a civic duty that is the most noble effort we can participate in. In the work that you do, you will find a ceaseless source of energy because one candle does not grow dimmer by lighting 1,000 more. In this revolution, I often think of the saying, as above, so below. Bernie's message has got to grow into the grassroots, embed itself into our community consciousness. The roots must feed and resemble the branches of government above that represent them, nurtured by conviction and the light like here today in Vista. The seeds that have been planted by this campaign will continue to bear fruit until the end of time. For when we cultivate compassion, remain focused, and build each other up in our communities, engaging our neighbors and doing the hard work that must be done, there is nothing to fear with eyes wide and a clear heart. This has never been about Bernie or bust. In an endless quest that bends towards justice, this will always be Bernie and beyond. Thank you. So how are we feeling? Are we gonna go out there and sign up for canvas shits? Are we gonna do that? Yeah! Get on the phones, knock on the doors. Hey, how's your day going? Hey, I'm John with the Bernie Sanders campaign. I volunteered a little bit of my Saturday. You know what? I don't want to wait for climate change to destroy our lives. We need to get somebody in the White House who can actually directly impact our lives. Do you want to vote for Bernie Sanders? Do you want to vote for Bernie Sanders? And now it is my sincere honor also to introduce Liz Worth. who is the National Communications Director for the Director for People Demanding Action, and she'll be speaking right now after me. So welcome her with a big, hearty, warm applause, Vista.
Communications Director for People Demanding Action. We are the civic action organizing arm of Progressive Democrats of America, and we are proud to support Bernie. I am definitely feeling the burn today. How about you? I have to tell you, I've been working on this for a long time, supporting Bernie, campaigning for Bernie, and it is so inspiring to see so many faces that I recognize, but also so many new faces today. And all of us are here today because we want to support the next President of the United States, Bernie Sanders. As engaged citizens, all of us, all of you I know who are here today, have worked hard. You have rallied. You have met with your members of Congress. You have gone to the State House. You have marched together. You have circulated petitions. You've taken to social media, all to influence government on issues that affect our everyday lives and the earth that we share together. But never before have we been so empowered. This is truly a watershed moment in election history. Bernie's campaign has engaged more millennials and first-time voters than any primary race in recent years. And our state is a prize. California has a chance in 2016 to shape election history by tipping the scales at a primary so that the most progressive candidate in our lifetimes has a clear path to the White House. Now we all know what we're up against. Yeah, we all know what we're up against. We are up against a big money machine, fueling hundreds of worker bees online, at the phones, and in the streets. A mainstream media that is all too eager to sound the death knell for Bernie's campaign. And for our shared values. And also a party machine that's annoyed as hell with Bernie and all of us for vowing to continue this fight all the way to the Democratic National Convention in Philadelphia. But we have sent a message to the DNC loud and clear. Bernie is in it to win it, and we are with him all the way. Who's with me? Because Bernie is not just a candidate. As John said earlier, Bernie is a movement. And it's a movement that is not going away anytime soon because we are tired of establishment politics. Now make no mistake, this is a critical time. Tomorrow is the deadline to register to vote in the primary, so everybody please get out and do it. Over the next 3 weeks, we need to step up our efforts to educate, agitate, and motivate residents in every one of California's 53 congressional districts to make sure they get out and vote. Then it's up to us to sustain the promising movement that Bernie's campaign has inspired. My friends, this race is not a sprint, it's a marathon. But I know that you understand that, and you're up to the challenge. You've demonstrated it by your continued energy on the streets and your commitment to making sure that all of your friends and neighbors and everyone within your reach can feel the burn. Working together, which is the only way we get anything done, right? Working together, we can and will make a difference. Thank you. I'd like to turn to the Rhythm of the Ranch Marching Band and Color Guard for our nation's national anthem.
Boards up, ready, move.